Hi, this is Darrell Barnes with Barnes Basics, and I'm going to show you how to fry tilapia in a casserole dish. These are frozen tilapia fillets. I've got about three of them. Here. So the first thing I'm going to do is let them soak just for a few minutes, and then once they're thawed out, I will pull them out of those and get ready to batter those with rice flour. I'm going to make tilapia fillets that are basically sodium free, fried and delicious. It's about 8 p.m. and I have set my oven temperature at about 275. I'm going to cook the tilapia in a Pyrex dish. And so what I do next is I take the rice flour and put it in a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. That's what comes next. That's what I'm going to batter my fish in just a few minutes. I'm going to place 2 or 3 millimeters of olive oil, extra light virgin olive oil, in the bottom of this baking dish and let it spread around for a couple of minutes. I place the Pyrex dish in the oven, and I'm going to let it preheat for about 10 minutes here at 350, and then I'll drop the tilapia fillets in just a few minutes. With these tilapia fillets, I like to pull off this dark area in the middle. This piece right here, that edge right there, I like to pull that off. Once the little dark edges are pulled off and I have pretty clean pieces of fish, I'm ready to batter. Once I get the tilapia fillets in the rice flour, then I kind of batter them real nice, try to get them nicely powdered. Eventually turn my oven up to about 375, and now I am going to take the tilapia fillets and drop them into the oil at the bottom. And it would kind of be nice if the oil was a little bit more heated. I would like them to start frying immediately upon hitting that oil, but this will probably work okay. This will work. I have sprayed vinegar and Dawn solution. I like to clean my sinks out, and I like to clean the areas around the faucet. Every place where this fish has touched, I like to sanitize it real nicely afterward, after soaking. For some reason these are cooking kind of slow tonight, and I like to see them a little brown around the edges before I start to flip them. You can see them kind of frying just a little bit, but I need this a little bit hotter. I'll go up to about 425. I had enough time to Swiffer wet mop the kitchen to give you some idea of the time. I like how these are starting to look a little bit brown around the edges. I'm going to be flipping these back over here in just a second. Alright, let's try to flip these over again. And they're kind of breaking up on me just a little bit. It would be kind of nice if they would stay together for me, but that's okay. That's what my tilapia does whenever I'm trying to get it cooked. Right now, it's time for a glass of unsweet community tea, which I just brewed a few minutes ago. Yes, I don't know how good I'll do at this, but let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, there we go. Not much of a mess. I usually make more of a mess than that. But I'm thinking unsweet community tea with fried low sodium tilapia fish. That sounds like a dealio. as a southern thing, sweet tea would definitely be preferable, but I'm trying to get rid of my gut. Okay, we're getting about to a critical moment when this stuff is really close to being done. And so I'm gonna probably flip one more time, and then I'm about done. I think what would go really nice with this fish, come on, focus. What would go really nice with this fish is a little bit of iceberg lettuce with some blue cheese dressing on it. We just about have an Atkins feast here. We're getting nice and brown around the edges, so it's time to start letting some of this stuff, let some of that stuff start degreasing. Tonight I'm kind of feeling a little bit spicy, so I'm going to put some hot sauce in here. This is sour cream, and I'm going to mix this up good. And this is going to be my dipping sauce for my fish. One more comment about the tilapia, the sour cream with hot sauce, the salad with blue cheese, the unsweet tea. Two things. Number one, low carb, nice high protein, nice green veggie, Atkins type diet, and also very low sodium. So this meal is especially for someone who is trying to lose weight and someone who is also trying to watch their sodium so that they can possibly control their blood pressure within normal limits. Okay, when I looked at the ingredient list on the rice flour, it said that it was 32 grams of carbs for a quarter cup of flour. And I'm guessing that maybe that much or possibly a little bit less got onto the fish as I battered them. I also noticed that the sour cream was 1 gram per 2 tablespoons, and the blue cheese was also 1 gram per 2 tablespoons. So I'm guessing we probably made something like about a 32 to 35 carb meal out of this. Probably something about like that. I don't like to pour grease down the sink, so what I like to do is pour my grease in a can, and then later I can dispose of this somewhere, probably out in my garden somewhere. Even though we are cautioned against putting fats in the garden, I do it anyway. Just doesn't need to go down the sink. Olive oil, marvelous. Probably some people would reuse this. I just do a one-shot deal with it.